Welcome back to Fit for Life with Karen. I hope you saw my last show. Today we are going to talk about your core. That's your middle. That's your abs, your lower back, your hips, your glutes, and what else? Your obliques here. Yes. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of muscles here that need to be strengthened so that you can do other exercises better. So you'll have more what we call muscle stability. It strengthens and trains all of your muscles to work together. We want to strengthen the core. A strong core, as I said, improves balance. To me, that is of the utmost importance. I think we're going to do the next show all about balance. But this helps. You have to keep this area strong. So we'll keep that in mind today. It improves your posture. It stabilizes your muscles to make it easier, as I said, to do other activities. You want this to be strong too, this area. Also, we want to tighten it up a little bit too, right? You want it to be a little bit more toned. You will look and feel better. And that in itself, I think, is worth exercise. We all want something else to happen in our bodies that's been going on for a long time. So we want to do the best we can. Just look around. Look around at other people your age, people that don't exercise, that are couch potatoes, and then look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm doing something about it. So hopefully they'll all start to exercise with us pretty soon. So we're gonna start with that yoga breath, because that does tighten and tone this area, just that breath alone. So let's breathe up. As you breathe up through the nose, you're going to kind of extend or distend. Push this out just a little bit. As you exhale through your mouth, you're going to just tighten that a little bit. Don't pull it in like that. Just tighten it a little bit so that it might go in just a tiny bit. So that is the yoga breath, and that's the way it should be done. So let's try it again together, breathing up through the nose and distending, or think of filling this area like a balloon. So we're going to breathe up, push it out just a tiny bit, and then exhale through your mouth. Just tighten it a tiny bit. So if you can keep that in mind, keep your posture up. It's good to do posture exercises when we do this kind of exercise for the core. So to warm up just a little bit, you can come forward if you want, and take maybe a step forward. Just slide your hands down your legs, okay? We're gonna stretch that midsection and also your lower back a little bit. So you're gonna come forward and reach down, and then you're gonna slide up, bring those arms up and back just a little bit. Good. Push back. 2, I know you can feel this. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So kind of, as I said, we're warming up and stretching. So we're going to do a little bit of rotation, so a little bit of twist, and you're going to just twist to one side. Good. Now, as you come back, I'd like you to breathe up through the nose and exhale to the other side and breathe out. Good. And as you come back to the front, you're going to, again, breathe up through your nose and exhale as you twist. This is rotation or twisting, whatever you want to call it. All right. So you're going to breathe up as you come back and breathe out as you turn. Let's try it again. You're going to breathe up through your nose as you face front, as you face me, and you're going to breathe out as you turn. So that one isn't too bad, is it? No. Good. And then we'll come back. Good. All right. Now, I'd like you to come forward in your chair quite a bit if you can. And all you're going to do, we're going to do a little stretch again for the side, but we're going to do it this way. You're going to bring your elbow up to the ceiling and reach down with the other hand. Good. If you can do it over the arms, that's fine. But you're going to come up and reach down. So your elbow is bent and you're reaching down. Let's take a breath as we come up and exhale as we go down. Again, we're stretching the sides of your core, your body. torso. Breathe up and exhale as you go down. I hope you can feel that. Good. And then we're going to come up and just sit and relax. Rotation. Good. Now, let's just clasp our hands in front like we did for the last show. Turn those hands over and just push out, push out. Good. Now you're going to sit back and do a little bit of a back bend here. We usually do these standing up, don't we? But today we're going to stretch back. Oh, this feels great. It brings those shoulder blades together a little bit. And we're doing something back for change. Almost everything we do in life is forward. So we want to get you to do more things like this very gently. So why don't we do the Y and come back? Let's do the T and pull back, and the W and go back. So this is for posture. This is for the core, just to open up all of this area. Good. All right. Now, I'd like you to come forward in your chair a little bit, as far to the end as you can. Clasp your hands in front. And you're going to go back slowly. Now, you shouldn't feel the back of your chair yet. You should be that far in front that you can tighten. This is all going to tighten as you go back. So keep that in mind, all right? I'm still not feeling the back. Go back slowly. Oh boy, that really tightens that up. Can you feel that? I think you can. So let's go back up. Let's take a breath first, up through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And as you exhale, very slowly go back. You're also tightening your quads a little, but you're definitely tightening and toning and strengthening your mid area, your torso, your core, right in the middle, like a spider. Think of your arms and legs, and then this little round thing in the middle, right? It isn't really round, but that's okay. And then we'll come back up. Now we're going to do one more of those because this is a really good one. So we're going to breathe up through the nose and exhale as you go back. Try to make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Good. And back and back. Oh, you're going to be in such great shape. Good. And then we'll come back. Now we're going to take a little break. Grab your water. Always have your water ready. Always have bands and weights, because you know we use weights on almost alternate shows. Twice a week for weights and once a week for weights and once a week for bands. So here's to you. Good, I feel invigorated already. Now we're going to do something else that's great for the core, and it's easy to do. It's kind of fun. We don't have to be at the end of the chair this time. Legs out, easy enough, right? Just lift one foot and let's do an under and over. Now bring your back away from the back of the chair. Let's do the arms too. And it takes tightening and strength here to do this. So that's why we're doing it. We're strengthening our middle, our core. Good. Bring those arms up if you can. Good. Up and across and down. Are you getting tired? This one is not too difficult because the chair is supporting the back of the leg. That's what you should be feeling right now anyway. So let's go up. Tighten, tighten, tighten. As I said, a little stretching. Just circle those arms a little bit. All right. Now another good exercise for the core. And this can be done lying down in bed. Can't be done standing up. You have to really kind of slouch down a little bit. Hold on to the arms of your chair and do the bicycle. Oh boy, can you feel that? And if your back hurts when you do this, you should stop, right? It's not as comfortable in the chair. Let's do one leg first. Just one leg. Kind of like, well, you're on a bicycle and you're just using one foot. But it really tightens and tones. Also your quadriceps, you might need some tightening, right? And some strength. Let's try the other side. We'll do one leg. There's always ways that we can change the exercise a little bit so that you can do it. Good. All right. So when you are lying down and you're doing your morning exercises, do some bicycles up in the air. Be great for you. What I'd like to do is stretch out the hip a little bit, and we're just going to bring our leg up. If you cannot bring your leg up this high, you can cross down here and do the same thing. You can push down on the inside of the knee. But this is just to stretch a little bit. See my posture? I want you to pull yourself up nice and straight. Put your hand on the inside of your knee and very gently push down. Good. Now one side is going to be, well, it's going to be better than the other. You're not going to feel as much resistance. If you do have arthritis in your hips, you'll feel it when you do this exercise. But if you don't do anything, it just gets tighter and tighter. So we need to at least try. All right, let's do the other side. Just bring that leg up. Pull yourself up so that you have good posture. It's really important for walking, for most exercises that you do. And we're going to push down, down. This one is really tight. I can feel it. It's not a pain. It's just a tightness. It's not so comfortable. All right, and now you're just going to pull yourself up so you have perfect posture, and you're just going to pull those shoulders right down. Good. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and then you're going to bring that down slowly. I'm going to sit back. Just bring those feet up. All right, so you're going to flex your feet and point. So we're just going to relax those feet a little bit. But to get some benefit for this area, you're going to get your back away from the back of the chair and do it. And we're counting on this area to keep those legs up there in the air, right? We need to strengthen this to be able to do this better. So I want you to keep in mind that it's really important to do core exercises. There's many ways to do it. You can do it lying down, as you know, and you can do it standing up too, actually. There's different things that you can do. All right, let's do our under and over again, just a few times. 4 and 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8 more, and 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16. And I think this one will be easy to remember. So it's something you can just do if there's no one around and just want to get a little break from whatever you're watching on television. All right, I'm going to slouch down a little bit, lift up the knee, flex the foot, and push down 1 slowly. Feel this tighten also. 2. How's your lower back on this one? 3 and 4 and 5. Good. And 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Let's try the other side. You're going to lift that knee up, flex the foot, and push down slowly. 1. And even if you don't do every one of these exercises that we're doing, you'll get some benefit from whatever you do. Any movement, almost any movement, is better than sitting, my most unfavorite thing. Pushing down. Good. Don't you feel yourself getting stronger? Yes, you do. Of course you do. We have one more to do, and I don't think we've done this one before. Again, stay in that kind of slouchy posture here. Heels down, and then toes down. Holding on, toes. Do it again. Heels and toes. I kind of like this one. Heels and toes. Heels, tightening and toning and strengthening, making you look better. Your clothes will fit better. Muscle weighs more than fat, you know, so don't worry too much about your weight. And heels. This is a good one, everybody. Oh, yeah. Can you do one more? My back is killing me. Heels. Only kidding. All right, grab some water. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch to end this show, because we always do. And we will start with our yoga cat, which I love, and it does a lot for us, especially with the yoga breath. And you know how to do it by now, probably. You're going to breathe up through your nose as you kind of pull against your knees here, nice and tall, but bring those shoulders down and pull that chin in, all right? Good. So the cat is stretching. We are becoming cats. Breathing up through the nose again, pull yourself up nice and tall. Let's do the opposite now. You're going to exhale as you let the chin come down, the shoulders come up. You can round your back and pull in the core just a little bit. Wonderful. Let's breathe up through the nose. How does that feel? Don't you feel better when you're nice and tall? You can breathe better? Yeah. And then you're going to exhale as you do the opposite. See, the cat is going to round its back now. So you're going to drop that chin down, lift your shoulders, round your back, and tighten or pull in that abdomen just a little bit. Can you do one more? Yes, of course. Breathing up through the nose, nice and tall. Even if you just practice this while you're sitting watching television or looking out the window or watching your cat, right? And then just breathe out as you do the opposite, come forward. So I don't want you to stand around like this, but it's a really nice flexion for the spine. Ooh, that's wonderful. All right, and you're going to pull yourself up. Good job. We're just going to touch the back of the neck, or if you want, you can clasp your hands back there. Either way, all right? I'm going to maybe just touch today so I don't mess my hair up. And all you're going to do is get those elbows back. That has to feel good, folks. It really does. And all you're going to do is turn slowly and turn to the other side. Good. And then turn back. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Stretching our sides here. Get those elbows back. You want to keep that chest open. One side, and then the other. Terrific. All right, now you're going to just take this right arm and just keep turning and put both hands on the arm of the chair. Just kind of copy me. You're looking in a mirror. And just pull yourself around and up and hold. We've done this many times. So this is rotation of the spine, isn't it? Or twisting, or whatever you want to call it. All right, now as we come back, you're going to breathe up and exhale as you turn to the other side. Grab with both hands. Just pull yourself around. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Good. So we're stretching, we're improving our posture. Great. And even though you may not feel it, you are tightening this area a bit. I know it's hard to feel that sometimes, but this next exercise is also for posture. So just take this arm and just throw it over the back of the chair. You might have to turn on an angle, just slightly. All right, so head is going that way. The arm is here, it's going in the same direction. But now I want you to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, and I want you to turn your head in the opposite direction. And this is going to be real good for your posture too. And I mean it, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always feeling as though I'm tightening this area a little bit. So your core is important, it really is. All right, now all we're going to do is a little bit of a turn. Take this arm and just fling it over the back if you can. If you can't do it, don't worry about it, because you've already done quite a bit today. So your head is going in the same direction, isn't it? And then turn your head in the opposite direction so you'll get a better stretch. It will really open up the pectoral muscle here. There you are. Good. And then we'll come back just a little bit. We're going to come forward and just drop down. Drop those arms right down. Good. And then we're going to come back up slowly. And I'm going to give you one more easy exercise that I do maybe a couple of times a week. If I'm sitting at my computer, I sit on a ball, an exercise ball. It's really kind of good for the back, my back anyway. And it's very comfortable, but what I will do is I'll just hold on and I lift both feet off. Just doing that will tighten and tone your core, your abdomen, your lower back, your hips, and also your quadriceps. So if you can do that, that would be great. If you're really limited, just lifting one leg is good. Keep that in mind. Then you can do a little swing here if you want. Yeah, there's always some way to modify an exercise, isn't there? Lifting up and out and back. Sitting straight, everyone. Yes, yes, we are. Good. And 5 and 6 and 7. So there's something else. So there's easy things you can do. You may be doing exercises now when you're sitting for long periods. You get restless, whether you're just sitting and reading or watching TV, and you might be doing stuff like this. It is good not to sit for even a half an hour and not moving. So watch out for those long TV shows, right? All right. We're going to sit back and we're going to do a small meditation because we haven't done it for a while. It's only going to take a few minutes. And all I want you to do is breathe up through your nose and expand right here, your abdomen. Hold that breath and then exhale. As you exhale now, you're going to find it easy just to tighten or pull in that area. All right, good. And now just relax it. Let everything kind of, Let's take another breath together. And exhale. And when you exhale, you're going to keep that head down there just for a little while. Just for maybe a minute. You can move your head back and forth. So we're just kind of winding down here, dropping that ear side to side. Don't lift your shoulder. Keep your shoulder down. Good. And then to the other side. And then just bring your head back to center. Let's take a breath up through the nose. Look up at the ceiling, or keep your eyes closed, whatever you want to do. Breathe out, exhale through your mouth. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Tighten and tone, tighten and tone. Good. And then bring your head back up. Now we're going to do our Grecian stretch because I love it. And it's kind of an all-over stretch, so I'm going to be doing it a lot. But for the next, say, 50 or 60 seconds, I'd like you to close your eyes. Start with a breath. Here we go. Drop that chin down, and for the next few seconds, I want you to do nothing. And try to think about nothing. Keep those thoughts out, 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 out. And now bring your head back up. We really have to find time for silence in our lives. People are uncomfortable with silence. We feel we have to be talking all the time. But you want to take time to just do nothing, just to replenish a little bit, right? Always start with that yoga breath if you really want to relax. So let's finish with our Grecian stretch. So I'm going to turn those knees on an angle now. Remember the foot that goes back, and you're going to reach down and lift and pull back. If you can only do this one part, that's okay. You don't have to let go unless you can, unless you want to. So you could just reaching up, reach forward and pull back. If you could do those two things at the same time, that would be great. Nice and tall, lift that chin up. Wonderful, wonderful. Pull that chin back too. I'd rather not up so much, but back. Good. Very gently put that foot down. You should hold that for at least 30 seconds. Take that same leg and just bring it to the front. Heel down, toe up, hand down here. Keep your back straight as you come forward. Oh, how does that feel? Pretty good? It should. You don't need to go any farther than that. Good. And I know you can feel that. It may not be that pleasant, but you know you're stretching the back of your leg, especially the hamstring area. Good. Now I have to turn away from you to do this. A couple of seconds. All right, there you are. Hello. Bring that foot back, reach down, lift up. If you cannot lift up, your toe is down, just push that heel back. Push that heel back. You'll get a little bit of a stretch here. Good. So you'll reach down and pull back. Good. Sit up nice and tall, holding onto the arm of the chair. And just lift that arm and forward and back. So you're reaching, pulling back, nice and tall, chin in. And we've already been here at least 10 seconds, right? So let's do another couple of seconds anyway. Good. Pull back, great. Bring that foot down or let it fall down, but not too hard. Switch the leg. Heel down, toe up, back straight, and come forward. I know you can feel a stretch back there. It's a wonderful stretch. Good, great. Wow. I think maybe I gave you too much today, but you can handle it. I know it's been cold, but try to get out and walk or put some music on, and let's do some jogging in place. Remember how we did that. So we've got to do a little bit more aerobics so I can show you some more things to do when you're bored. But I want to thank you for tuning in, and I'm sure you're in better shape now than you were when you started. So remember, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So keep moving and get your friends to move too. Take a course, take an exercise class, take Tai Chi and yoga. It's all there for you. You just have to do it. And once you start, you won't be able to stop because you're going to feel better. You're going to look better. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye.